Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with IC here for Sunday's NFL Week 2 preseason. We've already covered both Friday and Saturday, so if you haven't done so, make sure you check the end of this video to get in on those plays. But we're looking at Sunday's plays on August 17th. Before I get to it, don't forget, get in on the early bird pass sales. 749, get every play from both college football and the NFL all the way through the Super Bowl from any one capper over at Doc Sports. So make sure you check that out. Also, don't forget, we're doing a contest. So it's on the Saturday game. So go to the Saturday game, and you got to do it before the game starts on Saturday, obviously. But you're picking 5 games against the spread. So go over there and put that. And we're going to give away a prize for those that go 5-0. So make sure you go over there, and you can't edit the picks, FYI. So if you mess it up, just do another post. So that way it doesn't look like you're editing your picks. All right, let's get right to this, though. Jags and the Saints here. Saints looked absolutely, we might as well call them the Aints again because they looked terrible last week. Jags didn't look much better. Jags are favored by 1, though, total 40. What do you like here, I see?
You know, it's interesting that the Saints actually come in to this game as only 1-point dog after looking terrible last week. So I think that'll tell you something. I think Coach Moore will look to shape things up quickly. I thought the Jags are impressive. I mean, they still put up 25 points against the Steelers defense. That I think is still pretty good. And the Steelers played lights out in that game. All their quarterbacks played phenomenal. I mean, the Jags actually played quite well. I think the Jags probably win this game, but I think you have the Saints that are going to be really motivated. Jacksonville's quarterbacks, Mullins went 11 for 18, the former Niner. Hannigan went 11 for 14 as well. Lawrence went 6 for 7, and Wofford went 3 for 5. I thought that was pretty good. And then you have the Saints come in here, losing 13-27 against the Chargers, but it's not a shame to lose against the Chargers. They're a good team. Maybe Rattler will be better. I thought Shaw was pretty good. Rattler was 7 for 11. I think there'll be a lot of interest here. I think you'll have a Jags team that wants to win. They want to win something under their first coach. I think the Saints will want to bounce back after losing their last game. So I like the over here, the over 40. I would have even taken this at over 43. I like the over 43 here between these two. I mean, they got nothing to lose. And whenever two bad teams get together, people think that the game's going to go under. No, they're bad because their defense is bad. Everybody can score. So I like the over between these two teams. All right, moving on here. The Buffalo Bills facing the Chicago Bears. Buffalo comes in as a -1 favorite, losing 34-25, and our man Josh Allen didn't have the you have a team here with Dart was phenomenal. I thought was pretty good, and you have the Buffalo Bills here who played Trubisky and White last game. Who do you like, Craig, on this game?
Well, it'll be interesting who plays for both of these teams because there's some pretty high expectations in both of these camps. So injuries are always like resting guys to keep them healthy and getting them sharp. That's always like how much do you play them? Do you play them? I think the Bills are very comfortable thinking they're going to win that division. They're going to win 12 to 13 games. They just got to stay healthy. So I think you're going to see a lot more of the Bears guys play than the Bills. And I think the Bears, they need some momentum. And I don't expect a whole ton of guys to play next week for the Bears. So I think this is the game where we see the number ones play a little longer, especially for the Bears, and I think that's going to matter. I was a little surprised that I thought the Bears would be 2.5-point favorites. So as a 1-point under, I like them. We're going to take the Bears plus the 1 in this one. I think they kind of need this one. New coaching staff. It's like, hey guys, remember how good I was when I was in Detroit last year? Well, I got that offense over here. We'll see if that happens. But let's hope for our sake, since we're betting the Bears, that it does. Bears plus 1 is the play. Now, don't forget to get on the early bird passes. Also, don't forget, click below to get on the YouTube Premium. We got 3 different levels. Make sure you check there. It tells you all about it below. And make sure you get on it. And also, make sure you go over to other videos. Click right here to go over to other videos. Friday, Saturday, and even Monday. Go over and get those other plays. And go to Saturday's video and put in your contest picks so that you can win a prize pack from IC and myself. So good luck. We'll see you again on the next one.